Whiskers and Paws, A Tale of True Friendship. Chapter 4: The Enchanted Echoes. In the little town where rooftops gleamed and the sun and oak trees whispered secrets to the sky, Whiskers the cat and Paws the dog had proven to the world and to themselves that friendship was stronger than the doubts of others. They had weathered rain, endured storms, and healed a forgotten village with acts of kindness and courage. Yet, while lanterns glowed once more and laughter echoed faintly through mossy streets, an unsettling hush still clung to the shadows. The village was alive, yes, but something darker stirred beneath its reborn beauty. A whisper in the night, soft yet piercing, reached Whiskers' ears as she dozed beneath the oak tree one twilight. It was not the voice of the wind. It was not the song of Luma, the glowing bird who had guided them before. It was something older, deeper, and colder. Not all is mended. Friendship has been tested, but greater trials wait beyond the veil of the enchanted echoes. Whiskers jolted awake, her emerald eyes reflecting the faint starlight. Her tail bristled as she looked around. Paws, curled beside her, stirred as he felt her unease. "Whiskers," he whispered, his voice low and concerned. "What's wrong?" I heard something," she murmured. A voice, but not like before. It spoke of trials. Paws lifted his head, ears flicking nervously. He had always been brave, but something about the night air felt heavier, colder. "Then we'll face them," he said firmly, though a tremor laced his words. Together. That single word "together" was enough to steady Whiskers' heart. Yet even she could not deny the strange pull that now tugged at their destiny. The owl's warning. The next evening, as twilight painted the sky in bruised purples and grays, Whiskers and Paws wandered to the outskirts of the village. There, upon a crumbling stone wall draped in ivy, they found an old owl with silver feathers and eyes like twin moons. He studied them with grave solemnity. "I have watched your deeds," the owl hooted slowly. "You healed what was broken, yet the village is not whole. There is a sickness beneath the roots, a darkness feeding on what was once forgotten. To truly save this place, you must enter the forest of the Enchanted Echoes." Whiskers tilted her head. "Enchanted Echoes?" The owl's wings spread, his feathers glimmering in the fading light. "It is no ordinary forest. Within its heart lie voices, echoes of doubt, sorrow, and temptation. They will twist what you hear, make you question what is true. If you falter, you may lose more than your way. You may lose each other." Paws bristled, stepping forward. "We won't falter," he said boldly, though his tail gave a nervous flick. "We'll face whatever waits in there. Right, Whiskers?" Whiskers hesitated, feeling a chill ripple through her fur, but she met Paws' gaze and nodded. "Right. We've faced storms. We'll face this too." The owl closed his eyes. "Then beware, little ones. The Enchanted Echoes do not fight with claws or fangs. They fight with the heart. The enchanted woods, the forest welcomed them with silence. Not the peaceful hush of night, but a silence so heavy it pressed upon their chests. Trees loomed tall and twisted, their branches entwined like skeletal fingers. Mist coiled around their paws, glowing faintly with a ghostly sheen. Every step felt louder than it should, as though the earth itself was listening. "This place feels wrong," Whiskers whispered, her ears flicking nervously. Paws pressed closer to her side. "Stay near me. We'll be fine." But as they ventured deeper, the forest stirred. The first echo came suddenly soft, almost indistinguishable from Whiskers' own thoughts. "He'll leave you, little cat. Dogs always run when things grow hard." Whiskers froze, her heart thudding. She turned to Paws, who looked confused. "What is it?" he asked. "Nothing," she lied quickly, but the seed of doubt had already been planted. Later, Another echo slithered through the air, this time in Paw's ears. She only uses you. A cat like her could never truly care for you. Paws growled, shaking his head violently. No, that's not true. He barked into the shadows, startling Whiskers. What isn't true? She asked, her voice tense. Paws swallowed hard, ashamed. I thought I heard something, but it wasn't real. It can't be real. The forest seemed to chuckle in the rustling of leaves. The river of echoes. Their first trial came when they reached a river, not wide, but wild, its waters roaring with unnatural force. The surface shimmered like glass, reflecting not the trees above, but distorted images of Whiskers and Paws themselves. As they leaned closer, the reflections moved differently. Whiskers' reflection hissed at her, eyes cruel. You're weak, always hiding, always afraid. He only pities you. Paws' reflection snarled back at him. You'll fail her. You'll lose her. Better leave her now before she drags you down. Whiskers' fur bristled. No, that's not me. Paws barked, stepping forward, but the reflections only laughed, their voices blending with the river's roar. How do we cross? Whiskers asked, her voice trembling. Paws looked upstream and saw a fallen tree bridging the water. It was slick, unstable, but it was their only path. We go together, he said. His voice is steadier now. No matter what we hear, step by step, they crossed the log. Below, their reflections writhed and screamed, trying to pull them down with words sharper than claws. Whiskers nearly slipped when the voice whispered, he doesn't need you. But Paws pressed, his shoulder against hers, steadying her. Don't listen, he growled. Just look at me. Her eyes locked on his, and with that, they crossed safely. Behind them, the reflections shattered into ripples, howling in fury. The cavern of mirrors, deeper still, they stumbled upon a cavern glowing with eerie blue light. Crystal mirrors lined its walls, showing endless versions of themselves, some happier, some lonelier, some broken beyond recognition. Whiskers crept forward, mesmerized. In one mirror, she saw herself curled on rooftops, utterly alone. No pause, no laughter, just endless solitude. Her chest ached. In another mirror, Paws saw himself running through fields with other dogs, free and joyful, but Whiskers was nowhere to be found. A pang of guilt stabbed his heart. Then the mirrors began to whisper, each reflection taunting them. This is what you could be. This is what you should be. Why chain yourself to each other? Whiskers trembled. Paws. What if they're right? What if we're holding each other back? Paws stepped beside her, his warm body brushing hers. He lowered his head so their eyes met. Whiskers, look at me. Every good thing I've had, every joy. It's brighter because you're there. Without you, it's just emptiness. Don't you see? You're not my weakness. You're my strength. Whiskers blinked back tears, pressing her head against his. And you're mine. The mirrors cracked, splintering into shards that rained down like starlight, dissolving before they touched the ground. The cavern sighed, defeated, the hollow. But the forest was not done. From the deepest shadows, something began to stir. The mist thickened, swirling into a shape, a hollow figure with no face, only glowing eyes of pale fire. The hollow, Whiskers whispered, fur bristling in terror. It moved like smoke, its voice like countless echoes speaking at once. Your bond is strong, but fragile. One doubt, one mistake, and I will have you both. Paws barked fiercely, stepping between Whiskers and the shadow. You'll never take us. The hollow stretched long, spindly fingers toward them. Around them, the forest groaned as if alive, roots tearing from the ground, branches clawing down like skeletal hands. Whiskers leapt and clawed at the mist, but her paws passed through. The hollow laughed. You cannot fight me with tooth or claw, only with truth. the trial of friendship. The hollow's power surged, separating them. Whiskers found herself in darkness, Paws nowhere in sight. A voice whispered, soft and cruel, "He doesn't need you. He's happier without you. Leave him, and you will never feel pain again." Meanwhile, Paws stood in another void. Whiskers' voice echoes falsely, "You're a burden. I never wanted you by my side. Leave me and be free." Both trembled, hearts aching with the weight of the lies. But then, a memory sparked. Whiskers remembered the stormy night when Paws had saved her from the breaking branch. Paws remembered the rainy day when Whiskers had trusted him under the oak tree. With one voice, though separated by shadow, they both cried out, "I will never leave you." Light burst from their chests, warm, golden, unyielding. It pierced the darkness, shattering the hollow's form. The figure shrieked, unraveling into wisps of smoke that fled into the trees. Victory, for now. The forest stilled, the mist lifted, moonlight broke through the canopy, soft and silver. Whiskers and Paws ran to each other, colliding in relief. Whiskers buried her face in his fur, purring shakily. "I thought I lost you." "Never," Paws murmured, nuzzling her. "Not while I breathe, yet." Far away, the hollow's laughter still lingered faintly, promising return. Above them, a new star appeared in the sky, cold, blue, and unfamiliar. Luma fluttered down, her glowing feathers dimmed with worry. "The hollow is not gone. You wounded it, but it will return stronger. The star above is its mark, a prophecy unfulfilled." Whiskers and Paws exchanged a glance, fear, yes, but also determination. "Then we'll be ready," Whiskers whispered. "Together," Paws vowed, "the promise of tomorrow." And so, Whiskers and Paws left the Enchanted Echoes, their bond stronger than ever, their courage tested and proven true. But the forest's darkness had not been vanquished, it had only been pushed back. The hollow would return, and the strange new star glimmered as a reminder that their greatest trial was yet to come. As they curled beneath the oak tree that night, their hearts beat as one. The wind whispered secrets of coming storms, and the stars above shimmered with warning. But no matter what came, Whiskers and Paws knew that friendship was their light, and that light could never be broken. And now, dear friends of Sukaw Shorts, this chapter ends, but the story is far from over. The hollow has not been defeated, only delayed. A new star burns in the sky, and whispers of destiny follow our brave companions. What dangers lie ahead? What sacrifices must they make? Stay with us, for the next chapter will reveal deeper mysteries, darker trials, and the unshakable courage of Whiskers and Paws. Subscribe to Sukaw Shorts so you never miss the magic, the suspense, and the heart of true friendship. For in this world, every ending is only the beginning of another adventure. And somewhere, in the silence of the night, the hollow waits, to be continued.